But I tell you what, man, what I'm about to write down, it's not up for debate. It is the main reason Texas A&M lost this game. On a serious note here, what happened to Oregon? 24-14 against the Fighting Potatoes? What up, though? Man, what y'all know about the cream cheese and chives crackers? I just dropped some of it. Yeah, what y'all know about these? Nothing. And the Diet Coke. On a serious note here, this is a football channel, not a food reviewing channel. Gotta give me a little late night snack for this video. On a serious note here, what happened to Oregon? 24-14 against the Fighting Potatoes? Seriously. I didn't watch the game. I'm just going to be transparent with y'all. I'll watch it later tonight or I'm going to go to bed after this video and we get it uploaded. Well, I got to have it rendering on the computer. After it gets posted, I'm going to bed. I'll watch it early tomorrow morning. But in the comment section, could somebody give me a brief synopsis of what happened in the Oregon-Idaho game? The only thing I know is that I looked at the box score and Dylan Gabriel played phenomenal, at least according to the box score. It was like 41, what was it, 41 for 49, 400 passing yards, a couple touchdowns. But I did see Oregon couldn't run the ball. They had like 40, they only averaged like 3 yards a carry. What is that about? You mean to tell me the Fighting Potato Wedges bullied you? Or, like, what are we doing? Let me look at this box score real quick before we get into this Notre Dame Texas A&M game. I didn't even plan on talking about this, but Dylan Gabriel, 41 for 49, 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 INTs. It doesn't get too much better than that. 37 carries, though, as a team. 2.9 yards per carry. Good gosh almighty, man. What's going on in Eugene, Oregon? That's a head scratcher. Like I said, I'm just completely out of the loop because me, and I think a lot of you are in the same boat here, you aren't even giving a thought about the Idaho-Oregon game. And since I didn't think it was going to be much of a game at all, which it turned out to be somewhat of a game, although it may not have been in jeopardy, I didn't know at one point in time it was 17-14 in the fourth quarter, which is crazy. I digress. I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's just Notre Dame, Texas A&M. That's the only game I got to watch because that's the only game people are going to care about. Well, I get done watching the Notre Dame A&M game, kind of find out you got the freaking potato wedges giving Oregon a run for their money. Insane. Did want to talk about that briefly. Now, getting out the way, let's talk about Notre Dame and Texas A&M. And first things first, I'm just going to, well, not a full clap, a slight clap to both teams. I enjoy the game. Viewers' perspective, great game, came down to a wire. That's what I love to see. I don't like seeing a blowout like we had with Georgia and Clemson, Florida, Miami. It was a good game to watch, fun game to watch. Notre Dame really turning on at the end. Riley Leonard, he looked like the Riley Leonard we thought he was going to look like in the fourth quarter. My biggest takeaway in this Miami reaction, without even sleeping on it, is Notre Dame isn't much better than what I thought, but they are better than what I thought, if that makes sense. Like, when I was watching the game, I didn't go, holy crap, I just completely misjudged them. No. I know Oregon Dane. That's how you know it's past my bedtime. I said Oregon Dame. Matt, you freaking idiot. Are you kidding me, buddy? My apologies. I know Notre Dame is a good football team. I just always stated before the year they should be banned from being ranked inside the top 10. If you don't put them at 11, that's fine, but we overhype them every single year. However, with that being said, they are better than what I thought. Defensively, yeah, they look really good. Secondary look phenomenal, but is that because they are phenomenal, or is that because Texas A&M is not a great offensive team? That's one of those things. That's a hard thing about week one. I try to give credit where it's due, but also take things with a grain of salt because you don't know a lot about these teams. It's week one. You'll find out more. For example, because right now you could make an argument and say, well, Matt, I think Notre Dame is an outstanding defensive team, and you have a case for it. But let's just say the next 3 weeks, Texas A&M only scores 10 points per game. Well, then that's kind of flawed logic. You see what I'm saying? Not to say that Notre Dame isn't a great defensive team, but come to find out, Texas A&M is just not a good offensive team, so it kind of suppresses what they did. You get the point. But at least going off of what I've seen, Notre Dame did impress me on defense. Offensively, a little sluggish. I give them benefit of the doubt. You're playing in a tough, hostile road environment. You turn on the fourth quarter. You did good enough to win. Okay, you're playing on the road at A&M. There's no such thing as a quote-unquote bad win and you shouldn't be happy. No. You're a Notre Dame fan. You got to be jumping for joy. I didn't care if you won this game by 40 points, 4 points, 1 point, 1 yard. It don't matter. You got out there with a victory, surviving advance mentality, especially if you're Notre Dame, because here on out, I think they're favoring every single game. We all know they're not in a conference, so they kind of got a semi-easy schedule. They should be fine. Notre Dame fans, y'all know I'm a professional Notre Dame hater, which I don't think it's hating. I just live in reality. But people might say that, and I understand why. But to my Notre Dame fans, congratulations to y'all. Big win. Happy for y'all. As far as it goes for A&M, well, defense was good. Offense was not so good. I think that's more fair to say. Connor Wingman, he disappointed me. Really did. I like him. I like his game, but he's got to play better. You could say, oh, well, the offensive line didn't do him any favors. You could say the secondary claimed his wide receivers. You can put the blame on anybody. But I still think he should have played a little bit better. I'm curious. Let me know in the comment section, what was your biggest takeaway from this Notre Dame and Texas A&M ball game? Oh, yeah, before I write down one of these stats, what about that catch from Bo Collins, the receiver for Notre Dame, who made that outstanding catch in the fourth quarter on one of those drives? And then he goes up to the Texas A&M guy and shoves him. I'm all for celebrating. Okay, I hate how soft the game has become the past 10, 15 years. But how in the world was that not an unsportsmanlike? How is that not a flag? I have no idea. It beats me. But I tell you what, man. What I'm about to write down, it's not up for debate. It is the main reason Texas A&M lost this game. All right, there we have it. Oh, you can see that pretty good. All right, where's that? Your boy, Connor Wingman. 12 for 30. Not very good. That's 150%. 100 yards, also not good. You see it. 2 INTs. 0 touchdowns. If I were to show you these numbers before the game, what would you have thought? Yeah, that's right. You're thinking it right now. A&M lost, and that's exactly what happened. As a matter of fact, if somebody showed me these numbers, I'd probably say A&M lost by 20. Your quarterback's got to play better. And I know, he needed some help. But at the end of the day, I thought he needed to play a little bit better, and he could have played better, and I've seen him play better. He's capable. But here is another very important stat. I'm not going to write this down. But Notre Dame, actually, no. We'll write this down in just a second. You know how many total yards A&M had tonight? We'll go up here. 246. You are not going to win too many football games having 246 total yards, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But listen to this. I didn't even know they did this good. I guess it's because late in the fourth quarter they turned it on, or really in the entire fourth quarter turned it on. They had that big run to push it 13-6. So A&M averaged 3.8 yards per carry, 146 rushing yards. It was okay. But Notre Dame, let's do this. We got some room over here. We'll go ND. Rushing. I don't even know if you can see it. It's so small. I don't have much room. They had a $198 rushing yards, averaging. Come on, man. Oh, here it is. 5.8 yards per carry. That's your X factor, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Circle it. Do whatever you want. That's why Notre Dame won. It took Notre Dame a little while to get going. We all saw that, but better late than never. A&M, they really never got going. At least Notre Dame kind of did to a certain extent. And that's what won this ball game. I thought Notre Dame was a better team. And I always kind of like it when the better team wins because it feels right. This wasn't a fluky win. They went in there. They beat them. I like Mike Elko. I thought he had a decent game plan, but I'm just still somewhat baffled. I got to rewatch the film so I can look at it a little deeper. That A&M couldn't move the ball. I know. You're going to say, Matt, shouldn't be shocked by Notre Dame's a good defensive team. I get it, but I still thought Wigman, he's a great quarterback. Okay, maybe great's pushing. He's a good quarterback. A&M, I like the running back Moss. They got weapons at the wide receiver position. I just expected more on offense. Defense was fine. Offensively, I just thought they'd get a little more. So I was kind of disappointed to see them struggle on offense, but Notre Dame did struggle too. They just, I guess you could say, struggled less, and that's why they won this game. There's many more things I could say, but there's not too much more to say about that game. I'm tired. It has been a long day, and I'll end out the video with this. So happy to be back. Today, it's one of my dream days. I am a very simple man. Extremely simple man. Some would say it's a boring life. I like to work out, golf a little bit, hang out with my buddies, and watch college football. That's it. I don't drink, don't smoke, don't go to clubs, party. I don't do any of that. I just like to watch college, especially during the season. I just like to watch college football. Like, a lot of people, if you were to tell them what's your dream day or what does your dream day look like, they'd say, oh, I want to go to Hawaii. I want to eat at a fancy restaurant, do this, do that. Nah. You know what my dream day is? Today. I live my dream day today. Watching college football from 11 a.m. Central Time to whenever I get done. For example, when I get done posting this video, I'm going to be watching the Pac-12 after dark till like 1 or 2 a.m. I'll probably, like I always do, fall asleep to those games. That's what I like to do. Simple, man. But more importantly, I like talking to you guys about these games because, well, duh, you know what I'm about to say. We got a fantastic community. Major shout out to you guys. I can't wait for another great season. It's already getting off to a really good start. And oh yeah, too, I'll see you tomorrow. Low-key forgot about it. It's Labor Day weekend. We got freaking LSU and USC tomorrow. Then we got the Seminoles trying to rebound after that embarrassing loss in Ireland. Yeah, I forgot. Labor Day weekend's so good because we get football so many days in a row. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah.